Hello folks, and welcome to part 1 of this 2023 Ford F150 subwoofer upgrade. Our video today is going to be focusing on the subwoofer box build.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Our Ford F150 is in today for day 1 of the project. We're going to get all the information that we need from the truck, and the customer will pick it up. Then we will start working on the box and all that. Okay, so here we have our rear seat. So our subwoofer box is going to be underneath here. And then on the rear wall here, we need to figure out the location for our amplifier rack. All right. I'm going to go ahead and remove this so I can have a better view of what's going on there. And we'll see how we're going to mount our amplifier rack in here. Also, once that's done, underneath here, we're going to build a custom subwoofer box that's going to fit underneath the seat here. All right, so we have 2 things to do today, guys. Get all the dimension we need for the box underneath here, and get all the information we need for our amplifier rack on this back wall. All right, so let's get to it. All right, guys, here we are. We're working on our dimensions on here. So we decided to build an amp rack on this side of the wall. We're gonna use those 2 nuts that are designed from the factory to retain the rear seat. Basically, the bracket of our amplifier rack is gonna come out like this and then bolt it on here. Same thing on this side. The bracket is gonna come out like this, and we will bolt it up here, and then the amp rack is going to go up like this, and then make another curve here. Up here we can easily drill, no problem. So we're going to drill on here and drill over here, put our insert, and the amplifier rack is going to sit on there. That's the idea that we came up with for the amp rack on this truck. And here we have a quick and simple drawing of what we're going to be doing. So the width is going to be 19. The height of the rack itself is going to be 14. And those brackets are going to be 4 inch each of them. So 4 inch, 4 inch, and 4 inch. And that's going to bend. So we're going to bend it over like this and bend this one over as well. Okay. All right. We got the dimension for our amplifier rack. So the back wall is back together. Now we're gonna lift the seat and take the dimensions for the subwoofer box as well. All right. Okay. So now we're gonna be working on the here. All right, folks. So I think we have our overall shape here. So as you guys can see, it's flush right where the seat ends. So that's why we want it. And over here we marked where we're gonna have to do the round edges. So our round over is gonna come like this. I think we're good to go here. We're gonna take it out. We just finished with the amp rack dimensions as well. So we are looking good for today. We're gonna put everything back together, and since the customer is going to be here I think he's going to be here in about an hour or so, we still have a couple minutes. So maybe we can figure out where we're going to mount our base knob, maybe our fuse holder bracket. So we'll see. We'll figure out whatever we can do as long as we still have the truck with us. But the main reason why the truck is here today is accomplished. Okay, so we've accomplished what the truck came in today for. All right. So see at the front here where we can actually install our base knob. Okay, we have nothing open on here for us to use. Pretty much use over there. So I think we may have to do something similar to the Dodge Ram 2025 that we did recently. Well, not recently, but that we did in the past, where we actually had to put our base knob somewhere on here. There's a lot of space available here, so that's probably where we're gonna find a spot on there for our base knob. All right, guys. Okay, so today we did what we had to do with the truck. I'm not so sure yet if we're gonna feed our power wire on this side or on the other side, but the battery is over there. So if we can feed it over there, that's better. If we can't, we're gonna do it on here. All right, there we go. We done taking our dimension. The truck is gonna be leaving our shop in a bit here. And next time it shows up, it's gonna be for the install. Alright folks, so here we have our design for this F150. Okay, so we're just gonna go over it real quick here. Obviously, as you can see, there are many small pieces that are gonna come together, but we're just gonna go over the major pieces here. Okay, on the left hand side here, this is what I usually do. I just draw the actual profile of the design. Okay, so this is gonna be the bottom profile with the subwoofer the way they're supposed to be on the panel. Okay, and then up over here we have the side panel profile. So this is our side profile, this is our bottom profile. It helps me a lot during the process. Okay, so now let's go over the design itself. So over here we have our baffle. It's gonna be at the bottom because this subwoofer is gonna be down firing. So we have the baffle with the two openings for the subwoofers. Okay, and over here we have the bottom panel. So this panel is going to go right over the baffle, and as you can see here, it has the shape of our two subwoofers. So over here we have our round edges, okay, for the two front side of the box. So this is a 5-inch radius at the outside of it. Okay, so these pieces here are going to be stacked together to form our angle. All right, now over here we have the side panel with our window on there. So this is pretty much like a profile to show how the side panel is going to look like. So we have the window there. Over here we have the windows contour. So we're going to use those two pieces over the acrylic on the side window, just so it's going to hide our screws. Okay, and down here, let me just zoom this a little bit. And down here we have the actual acrylic pieces that are going to go on the side window here. Okay, so these acrylic pieces are going to be screwed on the side panel here. As you can see, the holes that are going to be drilled for the screws, and there will be insert on the actual panel. So you just put it on there and then screw it on. Okay, so this one is going to go on here, and then these sort of rings are going to go right over the acrylic piece. So it's going to sit right across like this to hide the screws, so you just see the glass. So now moving on to this side, over here, let's go over here. So that's this is the front panel of the box with the acrylic window at the front. Okay, and this acrylic window is gonna have a we're gonna shave the contour of this acrylic window. Here we have the front acrylic piece itself, and you can see how we have the holes all around for our screws. Okay, so we're going to be screwing this piece right on the front panel. Again, same deal like on the side. We're going to have our inserts all around here. We will install the insert so we can screw this right on here. Okay, and right here we have the actual acrylic contour for the front. Okay, so same deal like on the side. This contour is going to sit right on top of the acrylic. All right, and so as soon as this is sitting on here, all you're going to be able to see is the actual window. You're not going to be able to see the screws. So we're going to be installing some magnet on this front panel, as well as the on the actual front window contour. So once we install the acrylic window on here, we're going to seal the surround of the window, and then once everything is done, we're just going to take the acrylic contour to apply on there, and it's going to just snap on because there will be magnet on both pieces. Okay, all right, so moving on here, what's next? Let's go up here. Now over here we have the bracings. These are the two side bracing, left and right, And then the middle bracing, as you can see, we cut the front of it because obviously we do not want the bracing to go right across our acrylic window. That's why we cut the front piece here. All right, and I think that's pretty much it for it here. This here is gonna be our seam for the top panel. The top panel is not on this design because once you have your bottom, sides, and the front panel all done, everything else is just like a piece of cake. It's not really hard to finish the box. We don't even need to design those pieces. We can just do it right on the saw and router table. Okay, so this is pretty much what we're gonna have here for our subwoofer box, guys. Okay, on the side here, this is just some pieces that I use whenever I figure that I'm going to use a piece many times. I just copy it here, and then where I need it, I just paste it back on my design. Okay, I think that's pretty much it here. So let's go ahead and check out what our amplifier rack design is as well. Okay, so here we go. So this is our amplifier rack. So as you can see, we have two racks on this design, and the reason for that is because this same truck can get either of the two depending on what configuration we're working with. So if you have the version of this truck without OEM amplifier, you're going to be using the amp rack that goes on the driver's side, okay, because the spot on the driver's side is open and empty for you to use it. But if you have the version of this truck that has the OEM amplifier, this driver's side amp rack location is going to be used by the factory amplifier rack, like the metal bracket for the factory amplifier, as well as right beside it you're also going to have the actual subwoofer, like the OE subwoofer. So you're not going to be able to mount this rack on there. That's the reason we have also this option, where if you have that truck, then you will be mounting your amplifier rack on the passenger side. On the passenger side there is actually a room for it, so you're not going to have any problem. The only thing that you're going to have to maybe walk around on this side is the jack, because the jack is sitting right under the rack here. It's not really a problem. It does not interfere with the way the amp rack is located. It's just that you need to know that it's there, because you don't want to be installing your gears to the bottom section of this rack. Otherwise, you're going to have trouble putting back the jack that is sitting under here, because the jack is coming up to somewhere around here on the amplifier rack. So if you have anything there, it's going to interfere. All right, let's send this design over to the machine and start cutting the pieces.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do.
We're also going to be adding some LED accent to this box, guys. So as you can see here, we're using the wood filler to hide all the wiring that we ran inside the box.
Believe me. Take into your hands a plan. Your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour. Take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder. Work until you're prouder. And fuck all the doubters. They're just fucking downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
So we did cut some dummy subwoofer just to put on there to prevent the dust from going inside, because now we're doing the sanding. All the section that needs to receive the carpet is done. Now I'm just prepping it, as you guys can see here, so I can go ahead and spray our upholstery glue and put the vinyl. So everything that is remaining now is gonna have vinyl. All right, guys, so that's what I'm doing right now. Over here my vinyl is ready on the table. I'm gonna spray the glue on it as well. So let's go ahead and finish prepping this box and finish the wrap.
I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to win the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who are all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
And here we go, folks. The build is finished. Vinyl and carpet for the wrap. We have our acrylic window at the front, 2 acrylic window on the side as well. Okay, so this customer is dropping off his truck tomorrow for the install. Here we have our LC2i. That's going to be our base processor for this installation. Amplifier rack is all cut, ready to go. Over here we have the 2 10W3 that we have in the box here. We just finished with the box build here, so we went ahead and tested on our test session here, and everything is responding just like it should. So we're good to go there, guys. So everything is ready, all prepared here. We are ready to go. The installation, like I said, is going to be happening tomorrow. All right, folks, so I'll see you guys there. See you tomorrow, guys. Peace.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fake.